Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina held bilateral talks in New Delhi today, focusing on enhancing defense modernization, combating terrorism and extremism, and ensuring border peace. During her first bilateral visit since Bangladesh's 12th parliamentary elections, Prime Minister Hasina emphasized India as a crucial neighbor and a trusted regional partner, highlighting the long-standing ties dating back to Bangladesh's independence war in 1971. She's also invited PM Modi to visit Bangladesh to witness the ongoing developments as well as future plans. The meetings resulted in several agreements, including partnerships in digital and environmental initiatives, maritime cooperation, telecommunications, railways, oceanography, disaster management, and defense education.
रक्षा सहयोग को और मजबूत करने के लिए डिफेंस प्रोडक्शन से लेकर सैन्य बलों के आधुनिकीकरण पर हमारी विस्तार से चर्चा हुई। हमने काउंटर टेररिज्म, कट्टरवाद और बॉर्डर के शांतिपूर्ण प्रबंधन पर अपनी सहभागिता को मजबूत करने का निश्चय किया है। इंडियन ओशन क्षेत्र के लिए हमारी विजन समान है। इंडो पैसिफिक ओशन इनिशिएटिव्स में शामिल होने के लिए बांग्लादेश के निर्णय का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हम बिम्स्टेक सहित अन्य रीजनल और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय फोरम पर भी अपना सहयोग जारी रखेंगे।
This is my first bilateral visit to any country after Bangladesh's 12th parliamentary elections and the formation of our new government in January 2024. I thank the Government of India for extending warm hospitality to me and my delegation. Ladies and gentlemen, India is our major neighbor, trusted friend and regional partner. Bangladesh greatly values our relations with India, which were born during our War of Liberation in 1971.
Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina have concluded extensive discussions both in the restricted and the delegation level format at the Hyderabad House just a while ago. Later this afternoon, frankly, just in a short while, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will also call on Honorable Rashtrapati Ji and Honorable Uprashtrapati Ji.
My colleague Rishabh is joining us with more on this visit by the Bangladesh Prime Minister. Rishabh, India continuing with its Look East policy, Prime Minister Modi and Hasina holding bilateral talks on bilateral issues, clearly an indication of the kind of relationship that the two countries have been sharing.
Well, definitely, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has met Prime Minister Hasina at least 10 times since 2019, and both the leaders share a very strong bond. So does India and Bangladesh. This visit is important because A, it is the first incoming visit in the new government. B, Bangladesh happens to be a very important neighbor as well as partner for India. Remember, India is biggest trade partner for Bangladesh. Apart from that, issues like Rohingyas or issues like Tista, Ganga water, all these were important to be discussed, and they were discussed as well as Foreign Secretary informed that the Rohingya issue was discussed at length. Also, what was discussed at length was the border issues. Remember, there have been some sporadic violence at various checkpoints on Indo-Bangladesh border. That was also discussed at length between the prime ministers, and India do attach a sensitive as well as an important priority to the peace at border is what India maintains, and Bangladesh also echoes the same sentiment. Apart from that, rail connectivity, bus connectivity were also announced. Important is e-medical visa. Remember, India happens to be the destination that Bangladesh takes when it comes to treatment, and e-medical visa will facilitate that need of Bangladesh for sure, and that has been announced today. The modalities will be worked upon on the same. So from blue economy to green partnership to space to telecom, all these issues were discussed between the leaders at Hyderabad House just this afternoon.
Right, Rishabh, thanks very much for joining us with all those details. Of course, we'll keep getting our viewers the latest on this visit by Sheikh Hasina, the Prime